We welcome you to the Schneider Triton Center on the campus of Notre Dame Academy for this evening's FRCC boys basketball matchup between the visiting De Pere Redbirds and your Notre Dame Academy Tritons. Hi everyone, I'm Joey Bonadonna. Welcome into the Triton Sports Network. Should be a good one tonight. Our first broadcast with commentary, of course, here in the year of 2022. We're going to roll it with you at the starters, starting for the visiting De Pere Redbirds. A junior guard, number 1, John Kinziger. A junior guard, number 2, Gabe Herman. A sophomore forward, number 13, Will Hornseth. A senior guard, number 33, Jack Jorgensen. And a senior forward, number 34, Cal Matsky. Again, Kinziger, Herman, Hornseth, Jorgensen, and Matsky. The Redbirds are head coached by Brian Winchester. And now starting lineup for the home team, the Notre Dame Academy Tritons. A junior guard, number 1, Emmett Lawton. A senior guard, number 3, Chris Mitchell. A senior guard, number 4, Daniel Hornacek. A junior forward, number 14, Ethan Wallateam. And a senior forward, number 33, Luke Warden. Again, Lawton, Mitchell, Hornacek, Wallateam, and Warden. The Tritons are head coached by Brian Babinski. That's going to be the matchup to watch, I guess, so to speak. Head coach Brian Babinski coached at De Pere as an assistant last year, along with, among other assistants on his staff, Nick Morgan, the JV coach, also was the JV coach over at De Pere. This will be the first matchup of the two programs since Babinski took the head coaching job at Notre Dame. So should be a good one to watch there. The two coaches going head to head. But then, of course, you look at De Pere, number 1 team in Division I, the number 1 team in the state, undoubtedly. They've got John Kinziger, one of the best players to ever come through the FRCC by far. I think the best player to come out of De Pere since Brevin Pritzel. Gabe Herman, an all-conference quarterback. And Will Hornseth, another D1 guy, we'll see manning the middle. He stands at 6'8", has offers from Green Bay, among others. It is going to be a good one tonight from Green Bay. Wallateam will take the tip for Notre Dame. Will Hornseth will take the tip for De Pere. And the tip is up, and Notre Dame wins the tip. Chris Mitchell will run the point. Swings it over to Lawton. Now over to Warden. Mitchell fires the 3. That one long. An offensive rebound by Wallateam. So an opportunity for second chance points. Kicked out to Hornacek. Driving the lane over to Wallateam. He crosses over. Kicks to Hornacek. He'll slow it down and reset up top. He's got Matsky on him. Over to Wallateam. He jab steps over to Lawton. Lawton to Warden. Flips it to Mitchell. Mitchell to Lawton. Back to Mitchell. Pump fakes. Steps inside. Steps back. Good ball movement on this first possession for Notre Dame. Mitchell, step back. Over to Wallateam. Trying to find separation inside to Warden, off his fingertips, out of bounds. 1 minute off the clock in our first turnover of the night, on our first possession of the night. And De Pere will get possession of the basketball. It'll be Gabe Herman. Again, we mentioned before, all-conference quarterback. Also the 2 guard. Here for the De Pere starting lineup. Matsky over to Kinziger. Now Herman. Kinziger double teamed. Back to Herman. Herman to Hornseth. Herman had an open shot there, but he passed it to Kinziger. A lot of long possessions early on to start this one. Herman will fire the 3. That one's good. Nothing but net on that one. And the Redbirds open the scoring. They lead 3-0. Hornacek tipped. Now to Mitchell. Back to Lawton. Lawton driving. He's got Hornacek. Feeds it to Warden. Warden goes up off the glass. No good. Rebound by Cal Matsky. 2 possessions. No points for Notre Dame. Here to start the contest. Kinziger with it now. Herman fires a three again. It's good. 2 possessions, 2 Gabe Herman threes. And the Redbirds lead 6-0. Lawton fires a three. That one good. What a shot there from Emmett Lawton. He opens the scoring for Notre Dame. It's 6-3. Jorgensen loses the handle on it. Herman almost loses possession. Kinziger down the lane, goes up with the left, no good, and a foul. It'll go against Notre Dame and Daniel Hornacek. Kinziger with it now, kicks it to Hornseth. He'll drive, uses that length of his, and scores the basket. 8-3. That one tipped by Kinziger. It'll be Notre Dame ball. De Pere faithful do not like that one. They thought it did tip off of Emmett Lawton. Lawton to Hornacek. Hornacek drives, goes up at the right. Little contact, no foul. Hornseth to Kinziger. Herman again wide open for three. That one banks in. 3 shots for Gabe Herman. 3 3-pointers. Mitchell goes up through contact and gets the bucket to go. So 11-5. But this De Pere squad firing on all cylinders offensively. Kinziger over to Herman. Kicks it to Matsky, back to Herman. Kinziger up top against Hornacek. Herman working against Walla-Team. Kinziger inside to Hornseth, out of bounds. A turnover for the Redbirds. Inside to Warden. Warden going to work on Hornseth. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Walla-Team, and they'll reset. Lawton fires for 3. Good! Emmett Lawton makes it a 1-possession game. His second 3-pointer of the night. He's up to 6. Matsky over to Herman. He's got another open 3. That one good. 4 3-point shots. 4 of them are good for Gabe Herman. He's been unbelievable to start this one from 3. 14-8. Walla-Team loses the handle on it. And a foul on the floor. Foul's going to go against Cal Matsky, his first, team's first. We're going to have some substitutions coming in. Ben Willinghans checks in, as does Noah Gahan. And the freshman, Zach Kinziger. Johnny's younger brother. He's also been an electric scoring option off the bench for the Redbirds. Inside to Warden. Warden goes up with the right, gets the hook to go. 14-10 the score with just under 12.5 minutes to go. And out of bounds. Tipped out of bounds by Daniel Hornacek. He'll stay to Pere ball. Herman working against Mitchell at the point. Kicks it to Kinziger. Kinziger goes up, leans back, no good. Rebound Daniel Hornacek. Lawton over to Walla team. Back to Lawton. Lawton drives in the lane, gets it stripped. Down on the ground. Still up in the air and a turnover. 14-10 remains our score. Under 12 minutes to go here from the Triton Center here in the first. Willing hands to Zach Kinzinger. He fires, good, and one. Zach Kinzinger comes off the bench, draws the foul, gets the bucket to go. You know, shades of my sophomore year, timeout here by Notre Dame. Shades going back to my sophomore year, the last time De Pere played in here with fans. Reminds me of a younger Johnny Kinzinger. I mean, hey, they both come from the same family. They both play the same way. Zach Kinzinger with a cold-blooded 2 on that one. 11:43 to go here in the first. We'll take, well, I think we're still going to keep it here. 16-10 is our score. De Pere with the lead. And they'll have a free throw attempt on top of it.
Zach Kinzinger at the line for Redbirds, shooting 1.
Zach Kinzinger off on the first, and Warden hauls in the rebound. That was the and one. Hornacek. Moving it around, swings it to Mitchell. We'll have some substitutions for the Tritons at the next dead ball. Weber and Curtin will check in. Out to Warden in the corner. He can shoot the 3. That one rattles off. An offensive rebound for Walla team. Gets it out to Mitchell. He can shoot the 3. That one good. Chris Mitchell. He's up to 5 now for the Tritons. And the Tritons are back within 3. 11 minutes to go. Herman, he's been on fire in this one. Johnny Kinzinger against Hornacek. He can drive in the lane, cocks it back, draws the foul. He goes to the ground in some pain, but he is okay. Goes against Warden, that's his second. Weber and Curtin will check in for the Tritons. Warden and Hornacek will head to the bench. John Kinzinger will shoot. Excuse me, 2 free throws. And Johnny good on the second. He missed the first. 17-13 in favor of the Redbirds. He's got 1 point. Lawton kicks it over to Weber. Weber back to Lawton inside. That one poked by Johnny. Walla team goes up. Contact, no good. Hogan Domovsky on the rebound. He checked in. He lost the handle. Did Kinzinger. And up top to Gahan. Domovsky over to Kinzinger. He's tightly guarded by Lawton. He goes up with the right. No good. Rebound by Lawton. Firing the 3, Mitchell, no good. Another offensive rebound for Ethan Walla team, and he's fouled. That's his 3rd offensive rebound by my count. Foul's gonna go against number 32, Ben Willinghans. And Will Hornseth will check in. for Willing Hands. Lawton down low, he goes up over Kinzinger, gets it to drop. It's a 2-point game. Firing the three on the other end immediately, that's Jack Jorgensen. And it's 20-15. Lawton, he fires the three. Good! We've got a shootout from the Triton Center. And a foul. Basket is good, but we're going to have a foul against Braden Curtin underneath the basket on the push. Max Rader will check in. We'll see an enhanced role tonight. Usually comes in the later stages of the game and, you know, uses his body, his pure size to get a basket. He's going to be matched up with Will Hornseth tonight as Hornseth against Rader. Out of bounds. Great pressure there by Rader to force a bad pass on Hornseth as Kalmatsky will check back in. It's a 2-point game, 9:03 to go here in the first half. Emmett Lawton with 11 points, leading the Tritons. Mitchell running the point. Will get met by Jorgensen. Over to Lawton, he's picked up by Zach Kinzinger. Curtin on the wing against Matsky. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell crosses over. Behind the back. Back to Lawton. Lawton driving, goes up with the right. Contact out of bounds, blocked, so it'll stay a Notre Dame ball. 8:36 to go. Tritons only down by 2. Inbound goes to Rader. Rader to Curtin. Mitchell to Curtin. Weber in the corner. He'll drive with the left. It's stopped. Mitchell back to the corner. Finds Lawton inside. He goes up to the glass, ties the game at 20. They've gone blow for blow with the #1 team in the state early on in this one. Say what you will about the Tritons, this is a plucky squad on an 8-game win streak. Hornseth against Rader. And a foul. Gonna go against Rader, I believe. Foul does go against Rader. That's his first team's 5th. Johnny Kinziger will check back in for Zach Kinziger. Haven't seen the two of them on the floor together so far tonight. Jorgensen fires the three for the corner off the inbound, no good, and Curtin hauls in the rebound. Weber tipped it. Game's tied at 20 apiece. We're gonna have a hold and a foul against the Pere. It's against Kalmatsky. That's going to be his 2nd. Mitchell inbounds to Curtin. Curtin inside. Weber goes up with the left. Good. And the Triton faithful goes crazy. They've got a lead on the #1 team in the state. Under 7:30 to go. Kick to Jorgensen. Jorgensen feeds it. Matsky goes up. Good. And immediately ties the game on the next possession. Kalmatsky. Hornacek to Weber. Weber to Mitchell. Mitchell steps back. Nice handles. Feeds it to Hornacek. He's got wide open 3, and it's long. Jorgensen with the rebound. Inside Hornseth, easy bucket for Will Hornseth. And just like that, the Redbirds take the lead right back, 24-22. Just under 7 minutes to go in the first. Hornacek loses the handle on it. Redbirds have numbers and out of bounds. Another pass out of the hands of his intended target by Will Hornseth. Ethan Wallateam is going to check back in. Mitchell and Curtin will head to the bench. Lawton will also check back in. Hornacek running the point for the Tritons. And he just missed Ethan Wallateam on that one. Kinzinger driving with the left, goes up at the right, pulls up, no good. Wallateam on the rebound. Still held only to 1 point, Johnny Kinzinger. That one tipped, it'll stay Notre Dame ball. Lawton against Herman. Hornacek over to Rader in the corner. Wallateam flips it to Lawton. He pulls up from the charity stripe. Good. Emmett Lawton ties the game up with under 6 minutes to go here in the first. He's got 15. That's unbelievable for this first half for Emmett Lawton. Lawton averaging around 13 points a game this season. He's already met and exceeded that with 5 minutes to go in the first. Hornseth, he'll drive and he'll get fouled on the floor by Rader. That'll be the team's sixth, second against Rader. So next foul will send the Redbirds shooting the 1-and-1. Herman looked to fire the three, pulled it back down. Kinzinger open and finishes. 26-24, his first field goal of the night. He's up to 3. Mitchell, he'll fire the three. I believe that got blocked. Wallateam saves it. And Mitchell is fouled on the gather step, so he'll go shoot 2 shots. Goes against Ethan Ramos.
First personal fourth on the team. Chris Mitchell of the line for the Tritons, shooting 2.
Mitchell good on the first. Triton's best free throw shooter this season. And good on the second. So 26 all with 4:45 to go in the first half. Jorgensen to Kinzinger, now Herman. Herman's got a little space, feeds it to Ramos. Back to Jorgensen, now Herman again on the wing. Jorgensen traveled. Another turnover here by the Redbirds. Tritons have possession of the ball. 26 all. Again, they have stuck in it all the way through this first half. Pass from Mitchell to Hornacek, back to Mitchell. Mitchell drives to the right, Fades back, gets it to go anyways. What a shot there from Chris Mitchell. Kinzinger crosses over. What a three-point shot, but in between the rim and the backboard. Hey, it was a pretty form. He stepped back. It just didn't get in the basket. Walla team goes through the contact, no good. A loose ball, another offensive rebound by Walla team. He goes up with the left, no good. And Ramos pulls it down, and a foul going against Ethan Walla team. We'll see what will happen with this one. Interesting. So, 30-second timeout call on the floor by Pere. I was unable to hear what the ruling on that was. But we'll keep it right here. 3:18 to go in the first. It'll be Pere basketball. Rebound to Johnny Kinzinger. He's running the point against Daniel Hornacek. Hornacek to Herman. Back to Zach Kinzinger. So Johnny and Zach on the floor together on this shift. Herman over to Willinghands. Herman hot from three. Good. And the Redbirds will take a 1-point lead on that three. He's up to 15. 5 3-point shots, 5 makes. Mitchell from the corner, good. So a 2-point game right back the other way. Zach Kinzinger to Herman, back to Johnny. Johnny to Zach. Zach goes up, he's blocked by Lawton, I believe. Tritons with an opportunity to make this a 2-possession game. Walla team to Lawton. He'll fire the three. That one off the side iron. Approaching on the 2-minute mark. Redbirds and Tritons in a shootout here in this first. That one tipped by Lawton. And I think, Noah Gahan tried to save it and was stepping on the line. Gosh, those are just the little mistakes that can take you out of a game. Henry Weber's going to quick check in for Chris Mitchell. He has a cut on his arm, so that'll get taped up here real quick. As Hornacek working against Zach Kinzinger. Kinzinger to Walla team, over to Lawton. Lawton crosses over, he's got Weber. Weber flips to Hornacek. Closing on the 90-second mark. Hornacek pulls up from the elbow, no good. Curtin with the offensive rebound, second chance opportunity. And a foul. Going against Gabe Herman, sent Henry Weber to the deck. Coach Bobinski telling the squad to slow down. They don't need a quick shot. Inbound to Hornacek. Mitchell will check in at the next dead ball. While a team driving lane goes up with the left, good. Tritons with a 2-possession lead for the first time tonight. And Ethan Walla team with his first bucket. Gahan, that one almost out of bounds, saved by Ben Willinghands. Willinghands creates separation over to Zach Kinzinger. Herman on the wing, guarded by the other number 2, Henry Weber. Good movement here by the Redbirds. Closing on the 30-second mark. Zach to Gabe. Herman for three. Finally, he missed, but it hit the cable. Thought it would never happen. He had just been on fire in this one. And Chris Mitchell's going to check in. It's old Jack Jorgensen. Tritons are going to try and get one shot. Hornacek running the point. Last thing you want to do is give DePere the ball with any time left. Still a couple of fouls to give for DePere for free throws. Mitchell has hit 2 buzzer beaters this season. One last week against Bayport. Turnaround. Mitchell off the mark. Rebound. No time left in the first half. But we've got an upset brewing in Green Bay. The Tritons are up on DePere at half, 33-29. This has been Joey Bonanno with your first half action. We'll take a quick timeout as we go into the second half of action here in 10 minutes. We'll see you in a few. Folks, we got a special guest here at halftime. NDA 2021 graduate and former color commentator here on the Triton Sports Network, Mr. William Drake. Will, welcome back to the booth here for our little halftime special here.
You know, it feels good to be back. You know, this was a big thing last year with COVID out. A lot of kids couldn't go to the games. This year, it's great to have kids back in the stands.
Yeah, absolutely. This has probably been one of the most electric atmospheres we've had on the broadcast. Notre Dame and De Pere, for De Pere being a school of, I believe, 2,000 and Notre Dame of 750, they look pretty similar. The crowds look pretty similar there across the way.
De Pere's a little bit bigger, but De Pere's got over twice the amount of kids.
Correct. So, hey, we got noise in the building. It's fun. This has been a fun game so far, no matter what side you're rooting for. I mean, it's just always fun to see fans back in the building for high school sports. So, Will, what have you been up to? Where are you going to school? What are you studying? What's up with you?
I'm at lacrosse currently. I'm studying finance, and I might dabble in a stats minor.
You know, Will Drake is known to be a dabbler.
I dabble in the stats, I dabble in the maths, I dabble in the arts.
A little dabbling, absolutely.
Versatility unmatched.
Versatility. What have you seen from this Triton bunch from the first half that you like? I mean, yeah.
A player who I want to point out, Ethan Wall. He's been grabbing a lot of rebounds.
Yeah, we were talking about that. I believe he had 4 offensive rebounds there in the first, which is pretty insane.
Offensive rebounds are huge. You got to keep that. More opportunities to score is always good.
Yes,
especially
it would.
In a game that's so physical in this rivalry game.
Yes, absolutely. Over to De Pere's side. They come in #1 team ranked in the state. They've got a couple of D1 guys perspective. You got Will Hornseth and Johnny Kinziger. Notre Dame's done a good job of keeping them in check so far. That partially could get attributed to Wall, a team there in the post, sort of. He hasn't really been guarding him as much, but hey, defensively, this is what Brian Babinski brings to this program over from De Pere, is that defensive emphasis. I know last time I said defensive emphasis on a broadcast, he said, well, we don't score the ball. Well, you know, when you hold the #1 team in the state to only 29 points in the first, that's pretty solid defense, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're giving your chance a shot to win, and against the #1 team, that's about all you can ask for, really.
It's something that you see on the scoreboard. Notre Dame doesn't drop. They don't have a guy that's dropping 20 points a night every night. They spread the ball around. I mean, your 2 scorers, Emmett Lawton and Chris Mitchell, are scoring with 15 and 12 respectively, but this team doesn't need a 20-point score. They've got the defense to not have to need that. So we're rolling under the last minute here in the first. Will, I think our halftime special here is going to come to a close. We're going to have you stick around here just for a couple minutes in the first timeout. What do you hope to see from the second half from both sides?
I think whoever can control the tempo of the game. I feel like De Pere is better at a faster tempo. Notre Dame's more of a slow, less possessions, make those possessions be more valuable. And I think Notre Dame's another key for them is got to limit the 3-point opportunities from De Pere. De Pere can shoot it really well.
You look at Gabe Herman, 15 points all coming from the 3 ball. Definitely containing the 3 is going to be huge. Well, we're approaching another second half. This one should be a fantastic second half. Rolling out as the starters for De Pere, it'll be Cal Matzke, Jack Jorgensen, Johnny Kinziger, Will Hornseth, and Gabe Herman, all the same starters from the first half. And for Notre Dame, it'll be Lawton, Mitchell, Hornacek, Wallateam, and Warden. O'Keegan King tonight for Notre Dame, but the Tritons have been able to fill his role pretty easily in his absence. Jorgensen looked to shoot, pulled it down. Oh, Herman again, wide open 3, no good. So he misses his last 2, but Will Hornseth goes up, misses the dunk.
Gotta go for the layup there.
Will Hornseth tried to bring the house down and he missed. Wow.
2 points are huge in a game like this. You gotta go for sure 2 and not try to get style points.
Hey, style points don't go on the scoreboard, that's for sure. Warden goes up with the left, good. His second basket of the night, he's up to 4. It's 35-29, Tritons up by 6. Inside, Kinzinger goes up and a foul. Notre Dame not happy about it. Bobo not happy about it. Overall, not a happy reaction to that one.
Who's that
on? That is going to go against Chris Mitchell. That's his first. He's got 12 points for Notre Dame. Johnny good on the first. And his second rattles in, so back to a 4-point game here from Green Bay. Notre Dame with the lead. Hornacek almost caught in a trap. On the ground, Mitchell could not recover. Redbirds have numbers. Hornacek tried to take the charge, did not get it. On the scoreboard, it's 35-33. I think it's 35-32. We'll get a confirmation on that one. Unless I missed a free throw there from Kinzinger. Lawton. Contact. Mitchell driving around, goes up with the left, no good. And a rebound by Herman, so here come the Redbirds. Kinzinger traveled.
That's big for Notre Dame. The momentum was offered up here at that point. Just any way to stop that momentum is huge.
16:05 to go here in the second. A lot of time left. I'll put 35-33 up on the scoreboard just to be similar to what's on the scoreboard in here. Mitchell fires the 3, no good. Rebound by Jack Jorgensen. Tritons get back on transition defense. Herman picked up by Wallateam over to Hornseth. Kinzinger, step back 3, no good. Mitchell slowing it down, kicks it to Lawton. Lawton off the screen against Hornseth. Hornacek with the floater, no good. Offensive rebound. Lawton, corner 3, good. Emmett Lawton for 3, and he's got 18 early on in the second. Hornseth, Kinzinger inside. Matsky going against Mitchell. Good. Back to a one-possession game. Mitchell on the other end gets it stripped. A little bit of contact, no foul. He likes to take those transition buckets even if they're not always there. That one off the mark. Matsky gets the offensive rebound, but a foul going against Lawton. That's going to be his first. No, it's going to be against Chris Mitchell.
Mitchell's second.
Second personal, second on the team.
Inside to Hornseth, goes up with the right and finishes. 38-37, down to a 1-point lead. Hornacek over to Lawton. Oh, Warden just took his eye off the ball on that one. Lawton tried to anticipate the opportunity there, and he just couldn't connect. Herman over on the wing. Kicks over Jorgensen. Pass was tipped. Herman inside to Matsky against Mitchell. Back to Herman. Look to fire the 3 and a travel. 14:06 to go in the second half. Tritons still with the lead. They've held it for a while. See if they're able to maintain it. Inside, Warden, pump fakes, goes up with the left, no good. Try to go with the reverse layup. Kinziger tried to create separation, no call, no bucket. Pass up to Lawton. Dribbling behind the back, driving baseline. Finds Hornacek, left hand, no good again. And rebound by Johnny Kinziger. The Tritons just are unable to get those buckets.
Missed opportunities.
Near the rim.
2 straight possessions, 2 pretty open layups. It's going to be hard to win when you just leave points off the board like that.
Hey, we'll see if those 4 points come back to haunt Notre Dame. In a game like this, very well could be. Herman to Kinziger. And another travel going against Johnny.
This has been kind of a sloppier than the first half. A lot of turnovers on DePere's part, missed layups on Notre Dame's part.
Zach Kinziger, Noah Gahan will check in. Jorgensen and Matsky to the bench. Mitchell working it up against Johnny Kinziger. Kinziger only with 7. It'll only be a matter of time until Johnny finds his groove. Mitchell to Lawton. Mitchell inside, pump fakes, pulls up, good. Chris Mitchell, he's got 14. Inside to Gahan, blocked by Wallace, team with a foul. Correction, Gian is the pronunciation. (40-38). No good, and a foul. I think that's going to go against Hornseth on the rebound. Only his first.
His first, team's first.
Mitchell's going to run the point. Again, he's got 14. Tritons up by 2. Mitchell to Hornacek. Hornacek over to Walla team. But a travel. It was on that one only a matter of time until one was going to go against Notre Dame.
A lot of travels in this game.
Hornseth is going to head to the bench. Gian will inbound to Johnny Kinziger. Going up, stripped. Herman. And taking a look at our audience. One of the largest we've had in a while, 273. Ooh, all those tuning in. We're happy to have you alongside this one. Warden on the floor. Out of bounds. It'll stay Notre Dame ball. Gian tried to save it. Weber and Curtin are going to check in. Warden and Hornacek to the bench. Mitchell will do the inbounding. Goes Weber in the corner. Weber to Lawton. He'll fire from 3. No good. Offensive rebound. Henry Weber with the left. No good. Loose. And it'll be DePere ball. Again, those are the ones that when you go back and look at the shot chart at the end of the game, there's ones right at the basket. 3 crucial misses by Notre Dame on those open looks.
Yeah, that could be a big difference in between determining this outcome.
Because DePere with one shot can take the lead. Johnny picked up by Emmett Lawton. Notre Dame crowd getting into it. Gian inside to Kinziger against Lawton. Firing the three on the line, no good. Offensive rebound, Herman goes up with the left, no good. Another offensive rebound, a foul on Braden Curtin. He does not like that one. And Gabe Herman is going to go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
Triton foul number 12, Braden Curtin. His second, team's fourth. Gabe Herman, shooting 2.
Good on the first for Gabe Herman. This game is all knotted up. It was once a 6-point Triton lead. Now all squared up at 40. Mitchell inside to Walateam. Goes up with the left, no good. Tried to fade away. And it hit the front of the rim. And a timeout. Oh. I don't think Brian Winchester.
Is that a tech?
They stopped the clock. Brian Winchester did not call a timeout. But they said that he did, so.
Miscommunication.
There's an inadvertent whistle. Redbirds will maintain possession.
State of confusion here in the Triton Center. Well, who's going to win these last 10 minutes and 24 seconds? Jorgensen over to Zach Kinziger. He pulls up, deep 2, no good. Offensive rebound. Willinghams goes up, no good. Walateam with the rebound. Mitchell with his eyes down floor. Pulls up from the charity stripe, and that one off the side iron. Under 10 minutes to go, we're knotted up. Kinziger loses the handle, quickly regains it. Back over to his brother Zach. Willinghams to Jorgensen. Gian to Zach. Zach to Johnny. Kinziger against Walateam. Steps back, 3-point shot, good.
Bang.
Wow, Johnny Kinziger. He's just unbelievable.
That's a big shot.
Timeout Notre Dame.
That's huge.
Johnny Kinziger, just unbelievable.
1-on-1. That's the matchup he wanted, and he took advantage of it.
30-second timeout. We're going to take a timeout. We're going to salute to you, Mr. Will Drake. Welcome back to the booth. Thanks for stopping up.
It's always good to be back. Thank you, Joey.
We will see you soon. Timeout here from the Triton Center. 9:05 to go here in the second. De Pere up 43-40. Back from the Triton Center. Triton's now down by 3 after being up for most of the later stages of the first and most of the second. Weber gets it poked away and stolen by Zach Kinziger. Pushing it up, Matsky. Back to Jorgensen, now back to Johnny. Zach on the wing. Oh, no good, but Jorgensen, off the rebound by Kinziger. Jorgensen lost Mitchell, missed the layup. And Johnny Kinziger now up to 12, he's starting to feel himself. Kick to Lawton, loses the handle. Mitchell. Inside to Warden, finds Wallateam, goes up with the left, good. Ethan Wallateam over the outstretched arm of Will Hornseth, brings it back to a one-possession game. Behind the back pass to Jorgensen. Goes up to the right, no good. Another offensive rebound by De Pere. They have been dominating the glass here in the second half. Jorgensen draws the contact, picked up his dribble. Over to Zach Kinziger. Hornseth to Kinziger. Johnny. Jorgensen draws the foul. It's going to go against Mitchell. It's going to be his third. Jorgensen good. Substitutions here for the Tritons. Max Rader will check in. Jorgensen off on the second, but an offensive rebound by Cal Matsky. Johnny to Zach, he'll fire from three, off the mark, another offensive rebound. Hornseth puts it back up and in. Bobo calls a timeout. It'll be a full timeout, but Notre Dame just getting dominated on the offensive glass. We're going to take a timeout here from the Triton Center. 6:42 to go in the second. They are going to have to dig themselves out of a hole here, down by 6. You're watching Notre Dame basketball on Triton Sports Network here on YouTube. Back from timeout, 6:42 to go in regulation. Notre Dame girls basketball, they're up 40-21 on De Pere. They continue their dominant season. And are in full control of that one over in De Pere. Fire to Weber. Corner check. Back to Weber. Feeds it to Wallateam. Mitchell on the wing. He'll fire a deep three, short. Rader with the offensive rebound. Goes around with the right, no good. Offensive rebound. Wallateam, another offensive rebound. Fades away. Gets the bucket to go. Ethan Wallateam just, hey, there's one guy for Notre Dame that's getting offensive rebounds. It's Ethan Wallateam tonight. Under 6 to go, almost stolen away there. 48-44. Hornseth inside to Herman. Jorgensen fires the three short. Notre Dame pulls down the rebound. Weber back to Hornacek. A wide open three, long. And Kalmatsky hauls in the rebound. Down court. Blocked out of bounds, Ethan Walateam. Hornseth tried to go up at the left, and Ethan Walateam was just having none of that one. 5:23 to go in regulation. Chris Mitchell checks back in. He's in foul trouble. Johnny Kinziger steps in the lane, feeds it to Matsky. Matsky to Hornseth. Back out to Johnny Kinziger. Johnny steps back for two, no good. And another offensive rebound by DePere. And that's what's come down to tonight. Time coming off the clock. Notre Dame student section chanting boring. And Johnny will draw the foul. Go against Daniel Hornacek, his second. Had a hand there on the chest of Johnny Kinziger.
His second, 6 on the team.
Inbound to Jorgensen. Jorgensen, I believe, made contact with Lawton up near the face region. 4.5 minutes to go. DePere adamant on not taking a shot here. Hornseth inside, up to the rim, goes up with the left, no good. Raider on the ground. Herman was out of bounds. No. No, it will be Notre Dame ball. So, it will be Notre Dame ball after a discussion. Hornacek swinging around, drives the lane, goes to the left, a little contact, gets the bucket to go, 48-46. It's a 2-point game for the Triton Center. Daniel Hornacek with his first bucket of the night. Kinziger got his legs taken out from underneath him in 2 shots. It'll be Hornacek's third. Kinziger at the line, he's got 12. Off on the first, front iron. Good on the second, so a 3-point game. Last 2 games here at the Triton Center, they've come down to the wire. Notre Dame only lost by 3 here on their home floor against DePere. Out to Lawton, he'll fire the 3 for the tie, no good. Rebound by Johnny. Under 3.5 to go in regulation. Timeout called by Brian Winchester. We'll take a timeout, 3:25 to go. DePere with the lead and the ball, but we're still having a good one tonight. Again, 49-46, you're watching Notre Dame basketball on Triton Sports Network here on YouTube. Back from timeout. Under 3.5 to go. DePere just passing the ball around, taking time off. That one almost into the backcourt, saved by Gabe Herman. Herman into the lane, goes up to the right, no good. Warden hauls it down. Hornacek will run the point. Not met by much pressure in the backcourt. Hornacek on the wing, down low to Warden. Warden shoots it. No good, but a foul underneath the basket. Gabe Herman made contact with Chris Mitchell on the push. It remains Notre Dame ball unless, will there be free no, there will not be free throws. It's 7 against Notre Dame. Mitchell gonna have to inbound this. He's got Lawton. He's gonna fire the three. That one good. Tied up for the Triton Center. 49 all. This place is going crazy. Kinziger to Hornseth. Herman goes up with the left. No good. Rebound, Chris Mitchell. DePere wanted a goaltend. They will not get it. Hornacek to Mitchell. Walateam on the wing. Mitchell pump fakes, driving, goes up with the right. Good! Chris Mitchell gives the Tritons the lead with less than 2 minutes to go. Any foul? Redbirds are shooting free throws. Hornseth goes up with the right, rolls around, it's good. We've got a tie game. An official timeout. (51-51), 1:23 to go here in regulation. Set to be a fantastic finish. Hornacek running the point. Mitchell over to Lawton. Back to Walateam. Lawton with the left, no good. Rebound, Gabe Herman. Timeout, DePere. They'll have 2 remaining. 57.1 to go in this one. A tie game. Wow, what a game. Unranked Notre Dame, D1 #1, DePere. A rivalry that's been brewing in many sports for a while. And we are going to have a good one tonight.
The Notre Dame Athletic Department would like to thank our banner sponsors who have generously
We're keeping it here.
including Hireman Printing, Whitfleet, Kerber Rollers, Purveya, Somerville Architects and Engineers. OSM
Chris Mitchell with 16, Emmett Lawton with 21. A lot of turnovers, but teams shooting the ball well. Gabe Herman with 17. Johnny Kinziger with 13. Will Hornseth with 10. Seeing how we saw the last 5 minutes go out, I would not be surprised to see DePere just try and dribble this one out and take a last shot. A lot of passing up top. Poked away by Hornacek. It looks like that's what they're trying to do. Jorgensen holding the ball. Under 30 seconds. Kinziger. This might be the last shot. Zach Kinziger flips it to Johnny. Driving. Fouled. No shot. A foul going against Notre Dame, and free throws coming with 3.6 seconds to go. This is just, oh, this would be a heartbreaking finish. Timeout Bayport, it'll be a full timeout. Johnny Kinziger gonna shoot the 1-and-1. Notre Dame does have one timeout. We'll take a timeout with the action. 51 apiece. 3.6 to go here in the second half. You're watching Notre Dame basketball on Triton Sports Network here on YouTube. Back from timeout. Free throws coming here for Johnny Kinziger. He's only had 13 tonight, but one of the best players in the class of 2023 with some clutch free throw opportunities. Here with the 1-and-1. Johnny, good on the first. Now with how offensive rebounding has gone tonight for Notre Dame, perhaps they try and miss and hope for an offensive rebound. Kinziger. Good on the second. Timeout, Notre Dame. 53-51. One last shot coming for Notre Dame. They will have to take it from their own backcourt. But what a battle Notre Dame has given DePere tonight, and it's going to come down to one last shot. Well, here we go. A full timeout on the floor. Emmett Lawton at 21 tonight. Well, thus far. Chris Mitchell was 16. Over on DePere's side. 17 for Gabe Herman. 15 for Johnny Kinziger. 10 for Will Hornseth. Notre Dame's 8-game winning streak, the longest in program history since joining the FRCC, in peril right now. Down by 2 with 3.6 to go. Could we have a classic finish here tonight? Can Notre Dame knock off the #1 team in the state? Either way, they have proved tonight that they can hang with the best of them. We're ready to go. While a team will inbound it. He's got Warden. Warden to Hornacek. Fires a fadeaway 3 off the mark. And De Pere survives, stays undefeated. Final score tonight, 53-51. Just an unbelievable ball game tonight. Regardless of the score, Notre Dame, like we just said, proved that they can hang with the best of them. And all right, well, things getting chippy with the student section, maybe a little bit, but all right, here we go. Notre Dame drops to 8-3. Their winning streak comes to an end. They'll have Manitowoc Lincoln on the road on Friday, and then Sheboygan South right here at home. And that's the next time they'll be on the floor. Final score tonight, De Pere 53, Notre Dame 51. For Principal Patrick Brown, Assistant Principal Greg Masaryk, President Dr. Tom Kiley, Athletic Director Matthew Koenig, Andrew Bakarik, Will Drake, I'm Joey Bonadonna. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you in the next one.